Hi everyone, welcome to WOTCCASIA with stewiejp. I'm Stewie. You're not. Today's video is going to be 3 Ace Tanker Tier 8 replays. That's right, a Tier 8 triple. 3 replays, 1 video, 3 Ace Tank Mastery replays. Puggsley kicks us off in the P44 Pantera. The P44 Pantera is the Tier 8 Italian auto reloading medium tank. It's the first auto reloader in the Italian tank line, if memory serves me correctly. I think the Tier 7 is just a normal shooting tank, if you like, of course, with the auto reloader. It's like an auto loader, but as soon as you fire that gun, it starts reloading the first shot already. He's on Tundra, going for the hill. You can see the 1357 and the 1375 having a good old-fashioned brawl up here as Puggsley puts his second shot into the light tank, shoots him, kills him, sends him back to the garage, and then finishes off his clip by dumping 2 into the side of the Spic, the Tier 7 German light tank. 1 zips the score. He's already gotten rid of that Tier 7 auto-loading French light tank. He puts another one towards the Spic. I don't think it landed. 804 damage done already. Now today's replay might have 3 games in it, but they're pretty quick, so don't blink whatever you do. Don't blink or you might miss some action. Continues auto waving on the Spic, puts the kill shot into him. That's his second kill. He's got all the kills so far for his team. The score's 2-1. He's up to 862 damage, 220 blocked, a little bit of assisted as well as he waits for that Italian gun to reload. 90mm gun, 240 alpha damage, 212 penetration with standard rounds, 259 with APCR, which is premium ammunition. Down to his last one. Once again into a position where he continued to start shooting. The score's 3-1. He is on a mission to get the top score by damage cause, and a map like Tundra in a tank like the P44 Pantera, and that's definitely doable. Now all the first shot did there was track the M12, so the second shot took most of his damage. The third shot put him away, and he pulls back for the reload once again. Still on full health, 1400 hit points, 1212 damage done. He's just getting ready to carry this one. They're winning 5-2. His old mate, nice Mr. Sang in the AMX 1357, which is a tank I've been playing around with for some time now, since I bought it. It's a very fun to play tank, and I reckon it's fun to play because I somehow keep winning in the bloody thing. 5-4 the score now as 2 friendly tanks get taken out on the western side of this map. The score's 5-4. He comes around behind the KV2, looking for a shot. No, skips the KV2, goes to kill the Tier 8 vehicle instead, and of course that is the Skorpion. Leaves him on 1 hit point. The T50 kills him in the end, which is lucky, and the KV2 on the enemy team just shot him for 700, but bounced the shot. He bounced the shot in the KV2. He will not be happy at all. He just blocked 700 alpha damage with an AP round in a KV2. What's this guy thinking? Firing AP in a KV2. Doesn't he know how things work? Moving around looking for a kill shot on the KV2. Decided to wait till he had a full clip before he started shooting again, so he could continue to shoot as he rolled towards the enemy cap. Gets shot by the E25, which should have been invisible, but it's certainly not invisible. Auto aims on the E25 again, shoots and misses, continues to roll around nicely in towards where these enemy tanks are going to be. The AMX 12T looks a nice easy target. The first shot auto aim didn't quite do it. The second shot got the kill. The MT25 crashed and died, possibly chasing the E25, and that brings the score up to 10-7. 4 kills to Puggsley, 2,219 hit points of damage. Auto aims again on the E25. 1 shot, 2 shots for the kill. The 5916 gets taken out. That brings the score back to 12-7. 5 kills for Puggsley. He's hunting. He's hungry for a top gun. He knows the WZ111 preferential matchmaking Chinese heavy tank was last spotted around here near the southern flag, and that's where he's heading because he's still got nearly 1,200 hit points up his sleeve. He knows that there's a T34-3 also at Tier 8 on very low hit points indeed. Looks like the T34-3 is heading towards the Hummel. Not quite sure why Puggsley isn't trying to go for the Chinese medium tank on 3 kills. Instead, turning around, looking for the extra damage on the WZ. Puts 1 into the back of him, puts 2 into the back of him. He's not going to be able to kill him. There's a top gun up for grabs if he just turns around and shoots a T34-3, but he does get the kill on the WZ111. He must have got that kill just in time. Loses his loader in the process, fixes his loader up, continues to drive around looking for the T34-3. 6 kills to Puggsley from left clan. In the P44 Pantera, 4,000 damage done. So you'd think that he might get top player by damage in this replay, which will help for his missions. Auto aims again, shoots and kills the T34-3 and polishes that game off 15-8. I did warn you that it was going to be some pretty fast replays in today's video. It's an Ace Tanker Mastery Badge for my old mate Puggsley, formerly from Left Clan. Also, as well as that, he's got the Hand of God for surviving and winning the battle, having received damage from at least 4 different enemy tanks. The Bruiser Medal for doing some modular damage. Demolition Expert for blowing the head off one of those tanks. I'm not sure which tank he blew the ammo rack up for. Not too sure at all, actually, which tank it was, but I'm sure somebody will let me know in the comments. Please do that. Duelist for killing at least 2 tanks that cause damage to your tank. The Fire for effect. You got to cut the bonds. High caliber, Top Gun. Thank you very much, and he most certainly completed his mission in that game. 4,068 damage. Top score by a mile. 1345 base experience. 7 kills in the end. 22 shots fired. 19 hit. 18 penetrated. 1,000 damage blocked by armor. And a whisker of assisted damage as well. Plenty of credits there too with the premium account. 32,378 credits after tax for that game on Tundra. As we move on to our second game, this triple shot of Tier 8 action. This time it's my old mate Panzer Burner from NZS clan in the Skorpion G. This time he's not top tier, he's in a tier 9 game, just 2 tier 9 tanks on each team, a T54 and a T49 on the enemy team, Leopard PTA and a 1390 on Panzer Burner's team. Doesn't quite land his first shot in the aim against the AMX 1375, the French light tank, proving to be a little bit too fast, but he knows if he can land this shot, this is going to be absolutely beautiful if he can get this shot in. Artillery drops a little bit of a shell on the AMX 1375. He shoots him for 392 hit points of damage. Armor piercing rounds, average is 490, so it looks like an absolute minimum roll there. Stuffs up the aiming a little bit there and misses that second shot. What did I say there? 490 alpha damage, 246 penetration, 311 with APCR, which is premium for the Skorpion G. 1 zips a score. That's exactly the right one to shoot at. There you go. Auto aims again, gets right into the T44 before the T34-100 picks up that kill. Continues to kick back and wait. Now, this is a premium tank, the Skorpion G. The last tank that we saw with Puggsley was not a premium tank. I don't know if he loves the auto aim, doesn't he? Picks up a kill. That looked like it was something in his mission. His mission is to get 3 kills. Get 3 kills of 2 different types. That's a mission for the Excalibur. That's one I haven't gotten up to yet. I haven't really done the German ones yet. That's probably what I'm going to start. That's probably my next project, to start focusing on these missions. But anyway, 3 zips a score. Panzer Burner from NZS clan. He's on 1 kill. He's on 1,816 hit points of damage, which isn't too bad. He's not sniping from the back, which you can often see these Skorpion Gs do. He's kicking back here in the middle of the fight, hoping somebody drives out in front of that big bad German gun. He gets spotted, so he starts to move because there are 2 artilleries, and both artilleries will say, no problems, I'll penetrate that bad boy. No problems whatsoever. The Skorpion G, the Tier 8 premium German tank destroyer, pokes around again and says, no problems whatsoever. I'll take that. 563 hit points out of the 45 TP. Now the 45 TP is a Tier 7 Polish heavy tank. 2 tanks shoot him there. Lost a bit of health there, but he gets rid of the Type 59, and that gets his second kill for that mission. 3 kills of 2 different types. So he's already killed 2 different types, so it doesn't matter who he gets for his next kill for his mission. And there it is. There's a 45 TP. Gets the kill for that one. Will he get the secondary condition? Secondary condition is to get the top score by damage on your team. Let's see how he does. 5-1, so they're looking pretty good for the win. He's got 3 of those 5 kills. 3 kills for Panzer Burner. 3,500 hit points of damage. Is rolling around into the middle of the Siegfried line, the deep fried line, looking around corners, looking for what's there. Get it. Got to keep moving. shoots the IS, sets him on fire, doesn't get shot in return. He'll be pretty happy about that because he's only got 410 hit points left. That's the only one of the bad things about the Skorpion. There you go, kill number 4, no problems whatsoever. One of the bad things about the Skorpion is it doesn't have any armor, no armor whatsoever. That IS-2 looks like he wants to get some revenge for his friend, but he misses the shot. Panzer doesn't miss the shot. He gets right into the side of the IS-2, and both those ISs, the IS and the IS-2, are both down to a one-shot. Pulls back now. He's going to want a high roll for this if he's going to get the kill. He does! 483 damage. Remember the first damaging shot he did into the little AMX? The first damaging shot was 390. Well, that was 480. And that 480 is only a normal roll. 100 hit points difference. That's the RNG for you, if you like. 10-3 is the score on Deep Fried Line. 5 kills to Panzer. Finds the IS, makes that 6 kills for the top gun, and he's not going backwards like you might expect a tank destroyer to do. He's going to continue to roll forward and look for one more kill. That'll make 7 as he gets rid of the P43 TER. What's a P43 TER? The Tier 7 Italian medium tank. The Oni kills the T54, which is probably the danger tank as Panzer looks around. He's on 7 kills. His mission is to be top. And he's got those kills for his mission. His mission is to be top damage. It looks like the KV5 not aiming his way. So he says, well, if you're going to give it to me, you can give it to me. I'll take that. Kill number 8. That's a Radley Walters. Radley Walters for 8 kills. Panzer, you little ripper. 15-3 in the end. Nearly 6,000 hit points of damage. He actually used up all of his premium ammunition in that bad boy. Not only was it a Radley Walters, it was also an Ace Tanker Mastery Badge on Siegfried line. Wow, Bruiser Medal, 5 for effects, 8 bonds, Radley Walters, high caliber, sniper, tank sniper. He was right in the... How did he get the sniper medal for being so close to the enemy team? Maybe they've changed how that one works. Top gun, of course, for the 6 kills, as well as that beautiful Radley Walters. You've got to celebrate those Radley Walters medals when they come along. 1,675 base experience, 8 kills, just under 6,000 hit points of damage. He fired 17 rounds. I think 2 of the first ones missed when he was sitting there shooting down towards that light tank. 15 hit and they all penetrated, and he got the sniper damage because 1,300 was from more than 300 metres. Wow, not too bad at all. Check out those credits. He had the personal reserves running, which is exactly the right thing to do if you're having a night on the premium tanks. Nearly 200,000 credits. That's after tax with a premium account, of course, with that dank booster playing as well. Let's move on to our third game. 3 Ace Tanker replays. This time it's my old mate Matty1, Matthew1 from 1AR clan. Matty1 in the Type 59. This is one of the tanks. It used to be one of... I wouldn't say it was ever one of the rarest tanks in the game, but it was always a tank that people wanted to pick up for their garage. I was pretty happy when I got mine as part of the Christmas event 12 months ago, and a lot of people got pretty excited when they got these tanks. Look, I've got to say, it's a very enjoyable tank. He's got the groovy, cool camo on it. Matthew1 from 1AR in the Type 59. Of course, it's got preferential matchmaking. That's what people like about this tank. 250 alpha damage, 181 penetration. Might not sound like too much. 241 with APCR, which is premium ammunition. Now, this is from patch 1.1. This is before the buffs to those preferential matchmaking tanks. This is before that buff. So, Matthew's doing it the hard way. He's playing the Type 59 before it gets those buffs. 0-0 is the score. He starts to shoot into the back of the T3485M, another premium tank, one that the Wargaming gave away for free a while ago now as part of one of those marathon missions. Anyway, Matthew1 from 1AR starting to look towards the Panther M10 now. He knows the Panther M10. That's also got preferential matchmaking, but that's a Tier 7. So Matthew1 can bounce the Panther M10's rounds in style. Continues to work off the back of this ridgeline, looking towards the KV85, thinking a little bit concerned about the KV85. He shoots and misses the Tier 6 Russian heavy tank. But he knows when he's shooting these other tanks in front of him, that KV85 might be able to shoot him in the rear. Gets a shot gets shot from the Skorpion G, picks up his first kill with the T-34-85, decides, oh, I'm not going to go there if the Skorpion G can shoot me over there. Might as well fuck around with this KV-85. 1 zip is the score. Unfortunately, that one goes into the dirt. He's already got 1,230 hit points of damage up his sleeve. He's blocked some as well, 875 after that one. The Achilles is coming to play. Let's hope the Achilles doesn't just drive straight into these guns. He did, and he got killed by the KV-85. Finds the SU-152, puts a shot into him, takes him down to a one shot, and that should be kill number 2 for Matthew1 from 1AR. 2-1 is the score. 30 seconds left on the capping clock. You can see lots of tanks around the cap. Let's hope for Matty's sake they don't cap this one out. Or maybe he wants him to cap this one out. The enemy team don't seem to be having too much trouble resetting the cap as Matty brings up 2,122 hit points of damage, as well as 1,500 damage blocked. No assisted damage yet, which is weird because he is right in the thick of the fight, fighting these tanks. Shoots a Centurion 5-1 in the side, bounces the Nashorn, and it looks like he might be considering running around and looking for that little tier 6 German tank destroyer. Oh no, just going to try and get another shot on the Centurion 5-1. Takes him down to 207 hit points, which is that a one shot? I reckon it might be. It is. There you go. Kill number 4 for Matthew1 from 1AR clan. But looking at the SU-100Y. Now that's only a tier 6, but it does have a pretty juicy gun for a tier 6 premium Russian tank destroyer. Of course, it is Russian, so it's not that accurate, but when it hits you, you're certainly going to know about it. 3,092 damage done, 1,755 damage blocked, 666 assisted damage. Not sure if that's a lucky number or not. 10-5 the score now as Matty gets his 5th kill. He's only 1 kill away now for a top gun. You'll be looking at that Nashorn thinking, "You'll beauty, that's what we want. We want the Nashorn as the top gun." He's no longer spotted because he's in those bushes. Pumps a blind shot into where he thinks it is. Romper Stopper in the M12 picks up the kill, and Matthew gets some assisted damage. So he's not going to be able to kill the Nashorn, not just quite yet, but I reckon he'll be fancying himself for a top gun, hopefully by the Type 54. No, not the Type 54. He gets spotted. The FE4202 gets killed. Matthew aims, auto aims, misses the SU-8, which is only a tier 6, but he'll certainly be looking Matthew's way. He's going to put one into him. That certainly would have went through. That will take the SU-8 down to a one shot. And Romper Stopper again in the M12, getting another kill for an unspotted tank. 14-7, only one enemy tank remaining, and it's a T-44. He was last spotted over there at B2. Artillery indicates that that's where he's ready to shoot, and Matthew, as well as his mates, rushing forward, trying to get a little bit more dank spotting damage or another kill. 14-7, 30 seconds left on the cap. Those 2 tanks on the cap, the AT7 and the VK, neither of them looking like leaving anytime soon. The T-44, I doubt, is running towards the cap. Looks like the LTG just got shot. Look where he's shot. He must be in the corner. Must be in the corner of that T-44 with a set of binoculars or something to be able to outvision the LTG. Unless it was a teammate that shot him. Hopefully not. There's the T-44 on full health and on the red line. The LTG gets killed. Matthew1 from 1AR puts one into the T-44. Rams in. The base gets capped. And he's denied the top gun, even though he put a couple of more shots into him. Wow, only 568 hit points away from a top gun. Jeez, who was capping? Who was capping in that game? Matthew would have dearly loved a top gun, and he only missed out on the top gun by 2 shots in the end because his teammates wanted to cap. Let's have a look at the result before we wind up today's video. It's an Ace Tanker Mastery Badge, Spotter Medal, Bruiser, Fired Up, Fire for Effect and Shell Proof. Couple of bonds there, plenty of credits, a steel wall, high caliber. Look at all those tanks that he had something to do with getting rid of. Top score by a country mile, 4,296 hit points of damage, 5 kills, 1,552 base experience in a tank that's not too easy to ace. The Type 59, I remember when they first came out. Well, not when they first came out. When I first started playing, you often used to see some really good players platooning in them and just owning the map. That's back when it was when the server was on Singapore and there was plenty of opportunities for games all day, every day. The Type 59s were, and everyone used to look at those platoons and say, "Oh, I wish I had one of those tanks." And I'm pretty happy to say that I've got one now. Massive thanks to my old mate Jimmy for buying me that one for Christmas last year. He's a true gentleman as well. But Matthew1 from 1AR with the Type 59, 23 shots fired, 19 hit, and they all penetrated. Blocked over 2,000 damage, nearly 1,500 assisted damage. And again, look at those credits, 129,000 credits. That's with a premium account. That 5-minute game in the Chinese Tier 8 Premium Preferential Matchmaking Medium Tank, the Type 59, the Hype 59. That's what it used to be. So there you have it, folks. 3 replays, 3 aces. Matthew from 1AR on the Type 59. Panzer burner in the Skoda, and of course my old mate Puggsley in the Pantera. Thank you very much for the replays, lads. Thanks for watching, everyone. Take care and see you all next time.